Welcome back to Post Time. Last week, we had some wonderful, outstanding, incredible, talented, super fast trotters and pacers come to Dover Downs. But to make it a little more simple, let's just say the Matron Stakes were in town. We'll check out the winners. Our matron coverage begins with the almost $180,000 final for 3-year-old trotting colts.
Double L Lindy with the rail. Lagerfeld ready to swing 3 wide. And there he goes, and they're at the top of the stretch now, turning home Sutton. Dayson getting closer, they straighten away. It's Sutton leading by half length. Here comes a move up by Dayson to get the lead. Dayson, Double L Lindy down the inside. Lagerfeld gaining on the outside. Dayson is in front. Dayson wins it.
Dayson, a New York Sire Stakes standout with Yannick Gingras on the bike, won for the 12th time in 19 starts this season. The victory was recorded in 1:53 for the Ron Burke stable. The son of Conway Hall crossed the wire first for owners Our Horse Sense, J&T Silva, and Burke Racing.
Here in the winner's circle, this is a team that's done so well for so many years now. First of all, we'll get Yannick Gingras. This horse has won 11 times coming into action today. She was awfully tough. He was awfully tough in the stretch.
Yeah, no, I liked him all along. I liked him early in the year when Ronnie got him, and he's a nice horse. I thought, Sutton on the front got used pretty hard, so took my chance first up, and it worked out.
Do you usually make up your mind before a race starts what you're going to do, or how does it go into effect?
Well, no, you got to adjust, I guess. But a lot of the time, my mind is made up. I'm going to the front. but no, yeah, you got to go with the flow. And like I said, I would have loved to be on the front in this race, but it wasn't working out this way.
Thank you very much, Yannick Gingras, having another tremendous season. And one of the reasons is because they've been driving for trainer Ron Burke. Ron, this is New York Sire Stake-based horse. When you go and you've bought a number of horses this week up at Harrisburg, do you go out for certain states only?
Yeah, we lean more always to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's home, but New York has a great program. Ohio's now program's become very, lucrative, so we're a lot more in Ohio this year. And, in years past, we would buy the Muscle Hills because they were in New Jersey, but since he moved to PA, it's more going to be just PA, New York, and Ohio for us now.
What did you like about Dayson when you went to the sale?
We actually bought him privately. Kevin Smith put together a deal to get the horse bought, and the horse was a super 2-year-old, and we thought we could maybe give him a little more exposure by we'd race him a little bit more across the country, get him into a little bit more races, and just give him more opportunity. And the horse took advantage of the opportunities he was given.
You've been more than half a century the leading trainer in the sport, leading money-winning trainer. I know that you must have a terrific staff.
My guys are the best, I think. There's a lot of them, but, everybody cares. We all, they're happy when they win, and we're all sad when they lose, and that, that goes a long way. Everybody pulls for everybody, and that, I think that's, one of the best parts about my barn. Nobody hates each other, they are not jealous of each other, and they all try to work together so we all can do good together.
Thank you very much, Ron Burke.
Next up, let's see the talented trotting fillies in their $149,000 event.
3/4 and 124 3/5. They make their way around the final turn, and there goes Caprice Hill. Caprice Hill on the outside, up to get the lead, didn't clear yet. Back to second, goes all the time. Trapped at the rail, Spice Bourbon Girl, trying to follow but not gaining right now. Flowers and Songs are at the top of the stretch, and it's Caprice Hill coming off the turn with the lead. Caprice Hill opens up 2.5 lengths in mid-stretch. It'll be Caprice Hill to win it easily. All the time's going to hold the second, up for third, non-stick. 152 and 3.
Caprice Hill, with Hall of Famer Brian Sears at the controls, won easily in her 152 and 3 triumph. Caprice Hill is owned by Tom Hill, who hails from the United Kingdom. The daughter of Cadabra is now a winner of over $500,000 this year alone for trainer Tony Alagna.
Coming into the winner's circle, no stranger here at Dover Downs or winner's circles anywhere. And in particular these days at Yonkers is Brian Sears, a Hall of Famer, and certainly did an excellent job bringing Caprice Hill home.
Yeah, she was a real nice filly. Great to get the opportunity to drive her, and she drew good, but she got a lot of talent, and she went pretty handy.
This was an excellent field of 3-year-old filly trotters. And what was your idea coming into this fray? You had the 2-hole, and what were you expecting?
I've watched her race a few times, but I thought with the post position that she drew and they're racing out of there pretty good, that first over would be a good spot for her, and worked out.
Well, it certainly did. She went over $500,000 for the year. She's won $1 million lifetime. Tony Alagna just reached 1,000 wins as a trainer, so you had a lot going for you.
Yeah, we had a lot of positives in our going in our favor tonight, so it was good to get it done.
Very good.
Moving on to more matron action, it's the 3-year-old Pacing Colts division racing for over $160,000.
3/4, 121 3/5. They make their way around the final turn. Boston Red Rocks on the outsides got the lead by more than a length. Boston Red Rocks, check 6 back to second. Racing in third, that's Western Fame as they come off the turn now. With Boston Red Rocks clear by 2.5, 3 lengths coming through the stretch. It's Boston Red Rocks moving to the outside. Western Fame into second. Boston Red Rocks in front. Western Fame and check 6, 149 3.
Boston Red Rocks came from the back of the pack to get the lead on the final turn and picked up a 149 3 victory in his matron final. This speedy colt is no stranger to the winner's circle, as he was voted last year's United States Harness Writers Association's 2-year-old pacer of the year for trainer Steve Elliott and owners Peter Blood and Rick Burks. The son of Rock and Roll Hanover had Tim Tetrick in the driver's seat.
Tim Tetrick returns to the winner's circle. You've been here probably in the last decade more than anyone else. You had your biggest year ever, first year here at Dover Downs, and right now coming back to the winner's circle with Boston Red Rocks. He didn't live up to preseason expectations, but he certainly was closed with a bang.
Oh yeah, he had some bumps in the road, but when you go to that 3-year-old career, it's a tough game to hold. And answer your question about Dover, it's been very good to me.
Okay, well, you've been good to Dover too. Boston Red Rocks, he was the 2-year-old Pacing Colt of the Year, chosen by the U.S. Harness Writers Association. What's the future for him?
I don't know. I'm sure he's going to come back and race. He's still sound, and this horse, he really likes the cooler weather. Last year he didn't get really good till late in the year and win the Breeders' Crown, and I think the cooler weather really helps him.
How about this past race? It was kind of wide open. These horses, they've been beating themselves when racing together all season long.
It's a war when you go to the 3-year-old, those colts. It's a battle for the toughest one out there, and it's been a long year for those. And Check 6 is a nice horse. His horse raced 3 times in 2.5 weeks, so. And he raced hard. My horse didn't go to Hoosier. He's fresh and happy, but he went a good trip tonight. He was out at the quarter, and he got the job done.
Well, this year you finished in the top 3 in money earned. You've had a big year in the top 5 in wins. What's the future for you?
Time to retire, right?
I hope not.
I don't know. I just hope to take one day at a time, stay healthy, and do something that I love to do, and that's race horses, especially the good ones. And as long as I can stay at the top level, at the top whatever, hopefully I can compete and, make a good living.
Thank you very much. Keep up the good work.
Finally, we're on to the Pacing fillies in matron competition, going for a purse of close to $150,000.
They go into the far turn, and Pure Country has gone off by 2.5 lengths, 3/4, 123 for Pure Country. Pen Pal giving chase in second, back into third along the inside. Blue Moon Stride, Newborn Sassy Force 3 wide. Around the LA Delight is backing away, and they're at the top of the stretch, turning for home. Pure Country or Pen Pal. Pure Country by 2, turning for home. It's Pure Country pulling away now. Pen Pal trying to hold second. It'll be Pure Country to win easily. Then it's going to be Pen Pal and Blue Moon Stride, 150 and 2/5.
Pure Country, who's owned by her breeder, Diamond Creek Farm, did the work on the front for her 150 and 2 matron victory. The daughter of Some Beach Somewhere has made $1.7 million in her career. The superstar sophomore is trained by Hall of Famer Jimmy Takter and driven by Brett Miller.
Brett, This mare has just been sensational all year from the very start of the year till now. This is her 10th win this year. She had 10 last year. She's won more than $1 million. She's some kind of a mare.
Yeah, this is the best filly I've ever driven. She's been superb since day one, and she just felt tonight as good as she's felt all year.
You came up short in the Breeders' Crown last week, but she's rebounded very well.
Yeah, and I put the blame on myself. She's not a real big sprinter, and I should have never, when I got control of the race, I should have never let the race turn into a sprint, and that's what got her beat.
What about her? What are the distinguishing parts of her athletic ability?
She's a good size. She's a big filly, great gaited, and her heart. She's got a heart of a champion.
Very good, and you certainly are a champion driver. Congratulations, Brett. Now, Jimmy Tactor. Jimmy, everyone used to know you as a trotting man. Right now, you're almost at the head of the class as pacers, too. This is some kind of a pacing filly.
Yeah, she's been, fantastic horse. These 2 seasons she's been racing. I mean, this year been extremely tough group of 3-year-old fillies, but she seems like she loved to win big races, and we had a little mishap in the Breeders' Crown, but overall, this season been fantastic.
What did you like about her when you first saw her going under the hammer of the auctioneer?
Well, she was a homebred, and Diamond Creek sent them to me, and she's a big filly and big, powerful stride, and she have the right desire to want to be a champion.
What about Pure Country's future? Is she going to race next year, or is she go to the broodmare ranks?
I think we're going to race her next year. We at least I read that in USDA today. Adam, he put out a comment there, but why not? She's good and fresh and good and sound, and it's. And Adam's father liked races too, and me too. She's just a fantastic horse, and sometimes put the horse out as a 4-year-old also make another legacy of animal.
One last note. You're back from Harrisburg, where you bought a number of horses again. Those yearlings will be soon broken and ready to race.
Yeah, prices was up in Harrisburg, so that's good for the sport, and big interest in the horse racing, and hopefully we did the right purchases.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Tactor, who's had another sensational season. He's a trainer of trotters and pacers, and is very, very successful. Keep up the good work.
Congratulations to the 2016 Matron 3-year-old champions and all of their connections.